Yokoso. And F the intro and let's start the video. Number 10 we have Data Live.
最悪の精霊が人間を守るとは奇妙なこともあったものだ
is a harem anime set in a world where mysterious beings known as spirits cause destructive spacequakes upon their arrival on Earth. To prevent these disasters, a young man named Shido Itsuka is recruited by an organization to seal the spirits' powers through dating them and making them fall in love with him. As Shido interacts with various spirits, he must navigate romantic and comedic situations while also dealing with the complex dynamics between the spirits and the organization's goals. 9. Haganai. I Don't Have Many Friends is a harem anime
reason people think if you don't have a lot of friends, there's something wrong with you.
So you went ahead and bought them?
I don't think that's true, though.
that follows the story of Kodaka Hasegawa, a high school student who struggles to make friends due to his blonde hair and stern expression, which leads others to think he's a delinquent. He crosses paths with Yuzora Mikazuki, who's in a similar situation, and they decide to create the Neighbors Club, a club meant to help them make friends. As they recruit more members, including Sena Kashiwazaki, Yukimura Kusunoki, and others, the club becomes a gathering place for people who have difficulties socializing. Throughout the series, the characters engage in comedic interactions and try various activities to improve. Monster List is a Chinese web manhwa comic series, not an anime. It falls within the genres of supernatural, harem, and romance. The story centers around a young man named Lu Jin, who acquires a special ability that allows him to see supernatural creatures and entities known as yaoguai. These yaoguai can range from mythical creatures to spirits from Chinese folklore. As he interacts with these creatures, he forms relationships with them and gets entangled in various adventures. The harem aspect of the story comes from the fact that Lu Jin becomes involved with several yaoguai girls who each have unique personalities and abilities. Please note that the manhwa contains elements of romance and eki. 6. Strike the Blood is a harem anime set in a world where supernatural creatures and beings exist. The story revolves around Kojo Akatsuki, a high school student who becomes the fourth progenitor, the world's most powerful vampire, after an unexpected turn of events. Koju's unique position attracts the attention of various factions, including government agencies and supernatural organizations. He is closely monitored by Yukina Himuragi, a sword shaman, tasked with keeping him in check. As they spend time together, their initial adversarial relationship gradually transforms into a partnership built on trust. While dealing with his responsibilities, he quickly becomes entangled in the school's Phoenix Festa, a tournament where students form pairs and compete in combat. Ayato forms a partnership with Julis Alexia von Riesfeld, a talented swordswoman and princess from a declining nation. As the story unfolds, Ayato and Julis face challenges both in the Phoenix Festa battles and in their personal lives. Ayato's interactions with other powerful and diverse female students, each with their own abilities and motivations, form the harem aspect of the series. These girls develop feelings for Ayato, creating romantic tension and emotional moments throughout the anime. 4, Outbreak Company, is a harem anime with a unique twist. The story follows Kano Shinichi, a young otaku who is unexpectedly hired by the Japanese government to work for an organization tasked with spreading Japanese culture in a fantasy world called Eldent. Shinichi's job involves introducing manga, anime, video games, and other elements of otaku culture to the people of Eldent. As he immerses himself in this new world, he interacts with a variety of characters, including elves, dwarves, and other fantasy races. He also gains the attention of several girls who are intrigued by his knowledge and passion for otaku culture. The harem aspect of the series comes into play as Shinichi develops relationships with these girls while navigating cultural differences, political intrigue, and various challenges in Eldent. The anime combines comedy, fantasy, and romance. Navigate the challenges of everyday life while helping his liminal guests adapt to human society. The story combines comedy, romance, and eki elements as the liminal girls develop feelings for Kimihito and vie for his attention. The harem aspect of the series comes from the interactions between Kimihito and the liminal girls, who all possess distinct personalities, abilities, and cultural backgrounds. And good news is it also contains eki content. In runner-up spot we have High School of the Dead,
An emergency situation is taking place inside the school right now. All students must follow your teacher's instructions and evacuate.
is an anime series set in a world suddenly overrun by a zombie apocalypse. The story follows a group of high school students and their school nurse as they fight for survival in the midst of the chaos. As the group navigates through the dangers of the zombie-infested city, they must not only fend off hordes of zombies but also deal with the breakdown of society, the struggles of finding food and shelter, and the threats posed by other desperate survivors. The main characters include Takashi Kimuro, Rei Miyamoto, Seiko Busujima, Saya Takagi, Kota Hirano, and Shizuka Marikawa. The harem aspect of the series arises from the relationships that develop between Takashi and the female characters in the group. While the primary focus of the anime is on action, horror, and survival, there are romantic and emotional moments between the characters amidst the dire circumstances. 1. Neon Koi is a harem anime that combines comedy, romance, and supernatural elements. The story follows Junpei Kosuka, a high school student who accidentally damages a statue of a cat deity and is cursed with the ability to understand what cats are saying. To lift the curse, Junpei must perform 100 good deeds for cats, but this task proves to be quite challenging. As he tries to fulfill the deeds, he gets into various comedic and chaotic situations involving cats and their owners. The harem aspect of the series comes from Junpei's interactions with multiple girls, each with their own personalities and quirks, who develop feelings for him. The characters include Kanako Sumiyoshi, a childhood friend, Kaide Mizuno, a quiet and serious classmate, and Nagi Ichinos, a wealthy and eccentric girl. Throughout the anime, Junpei navigates his relationships with these girls while dealing with the cat-related complications and misunderstandings that arise. The series blends humor, romance, and supernatural elements, creating a light and entertaining harem dynamic as Junpei tries to complete his tasks and find a way to lift the curse. Fuck the outro and let's end the video. Peace out.